Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally going to answer your questions that you guys left for me on the last couple of videos that I posted, and also in the comment section of the call for questions for the Q&A video. I got them, I read over all of them, so I'm finally sitting down to answer them. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, so you may want to grab a snack and a drink and stay tuned. Okay, so some of you guys left, and I have my computer here, so that's what I'm looking at. Some of you guys left questions on other videos other than the call for questions video, so I'm going to do those first. The first one I know I got this question the most. A lot of you don't know my name. My name is Antoinette, and if you have been watching my vlog videos, then you hear my family and my friends calling me another name. So my legal name is Antoinette, and my nickname is Buttons, B-U-T-T-O-N-S. My family and all my close friends call me Buttons. No one hardly calls me Antoinette. The nickname, because I know people are going to ask where it came from. Apparently when I was born, my face was as round as a button, and my grandmother thought I was cute as a button, so she named me Buttons, and the name's, it just stuck. So everybody calls me Buttons. In my vlog videos, you'll hear some of the smaller children in my family, and some of my friends' smaller kids call me Butt, and that's because when they're really little, they somehow can't get out Buttons, but they get out Butt. So that stuck. So one of those three names you'll hear. So that was the first question I just wanted to address, because I got that a lot, and I don't want to start out without you guys knowing my name. So hi, if you don't know my name. My name's Antoinette. Okay, so this person said, you seem to be more interested in a condo than a house. Is there any particular reason why? Yes. I'm not interested in a condo, actually. I'm interested in a townhome instead of a single family home. As you guys know, I had a single family home. I recently sold it with my husband, and now I'm looking to purchase property on my own, and I am interested in townhomes just because I'm going to be by myself. It's just me, and I don't want to be overwhelmed with the maintenance. So that's why. Also, they're more cost effective, so I don't want to quote unquote be house poor, and so I don't see the need right now in my life to purchase a single family home when it's just me. Later on down the line, if God sees fit for that for me, then of course, but right now I just need a townhouse for me. This person wants to know how old I am. I am 31 years old. My birthday is November 2nd, and I was born in 1986, so I'm 31. Okay, let's see. This person wants to know, where did you go to college and what did you study? I got this question a lot as well. Well, not this question, but what is my profession? So I went to Howard University for undergrad, HU. For graduate school, law school, I went to Catholic University, both in Washington, D.C., because I am from Maryland and I stay close to home. So that is where I went to school. Let's see. Someone asked, what's my name? Someone asked me, what is my dream job? So my dream job has changed over the years. When I was in school, I used to want to be a kindergarten teacher. I love the kids, and that's what I wanted to do. And then when I got to college, a little before college, I wanted to be an attorney. And so my dream job was actually, I graduated from Howard with a bachelorate in business finance, and then in law school I studied tax law. And so my dream job was to be an attorney for the IRS. That's what I wanted to do. I love tax. I fell in love with my tax law professor, and then I just took every course that she taught. So that's how that came about. But I loved numbers. I've always been good at math. That's always been my strong suit, so I wanted to work for the IRS. Now, today, if you ask me what my dream job would be, I think I would say an interior decorator. I really enjoy it, and if I could do that every day and make a living off of that, that would make me really happy. So, I don't know. I mean, I love law, and I would still love to work for the IRS, but my dream job now would be to decorate. That's my thing. Okay, let's see. I think I'm missing one question. Let me see. Let me make sure I didn't miss it. No, I didn't. Okay, so now those were all the ones that were left on other videos. So now I'm going to find the comments that were actually left on the Q&A call for questions video. Okay, I have it pulled up, so let's start with this first question. Oh, the infamous question. A lot of you guys wanted to know this. Praying for you and wishing you the best in life. Why did you and your husband split up? Okay, so out of respect for my husband, I'm just going to say that we grew apart, and we decided that continuing on in our marriage was not the best thing for us. Okay, so someone else wants to know, do I ever do any DIY projects to save money? Yes, I do. There are quite a few DIY videos already posted on the channel. Before I got really active and into my YouTube channel, I would do DIYs all the time because I was just so excited to do them. And then after I finished them, I would tell myself, oh, I should have recorded this. So going into, you know, this new season in life, and once I purchase a place, I will be definitely more mindful of that, and I will pull out the camera a lot more to show you guys DIYs. But I love to craft, I love to make things. Yes, I do, and I love to save money. So yeah, I will be doing more of those. This person wants to know, why didn't you keep your house and live there on your own? It was so nice and you were decorating it beautifully. Was it too big for you or just too expensive for you to handle on your own? So the issue with the house, the single family house that I had, was not that it was too expensive on my own, because honestly the price of the townhomes in my area now are the same mortgage as what my single family home was. So it wasn't that it was going to be too expensive. It was that we needed to be fair, and if I was going to keep the house, then he needed to get his money out of the house, and I didn't have enough cash on hand to buy him out, and I didn't want to take on any debt. So we had to sell the house to take out, you know, the equity and then split that. So that's what happened with the single family house. And honestly, I think that it was too big for just me. That was a lot of house for just him and I. And when we purchased the house, we were supposed to start a family in it, and that was the reason for us, you know, purchasing a house with that size square footage. And just imagining me in there by myself, that would be a bit much. So yeah. What do you do for a living, and are you more interested in a single family home or a townhome? And what advice would you give for potential first-time homeowners? So I answered the second part of the first question. I am more interested in a townhome, and just because it's only me, space-wise, maintenance-wise, I just think that's best for me right now. What do I do for a living? I am an attorney for the federal government. Right now I am a contractor, but yeah, I'm an attorney for the federal government. What advice would you give for potential first-time home buyers? Do your research, and I say that to say know what you want going into it, know what you can afford going into it realistically, because you will get pre-approved for way more than you can realistically afford on a month-to-month basis. So do your own budget, find out how much money you have left over after your monthly expenses, and then go from there. Keep your credit good, and if it's not good, work on it before you go into the process. This person wants to know, are you hoping and praying for God to restore your marriage? No. Okay. The next question is, my question is how you stay so strong. Do you have meltdowns off camera? And does sharing these videos and the ones in the car help you cope with your new circumstances? How I stay so strong, that's a good question, because I don't think I am that strong. I have been told that I am, but you know, I don't know. I just try to go day by day, I guess. I don't know. Do I have meltdowns off camera? Yes. Every other day, all the time. I have good days, I have bad days, I have good weeks, I have bad weeks. Yeah, you guys only get to see you know, maybe 20 minutes of edited footage from a whole week. You know, you don't get to see everything. So just know that it's not a cakewalk. Just know that I'm just not out here living life and acting like nothing is going on. That's not the case at all, but I do have to find time to at least do something that I love to take my mind off of my current circumstances. So yeah. Um, does sharing these videos and the ones in the car help you cope with your new circumstances? Absolutely. And also just surrounding myself with family and friends, talking about it, sometimes joking about it, reminiscing about stuff. All that stuff helps in the grand scheme of things, but you know, there's nothing you can do but go through it. And so many people have told me that, and I'm learning that I just have to go through it. That's just, it's my season, and this is life. You know, at 31, I'm learning a lot. Life is not perfect, and this is just a season, you know, of tribulations that I have to go through, and I'm going through them. Another, how old are you? I answered that already. Let's see. Someone said, I hope I'm not too late for my question, but if so, maybe you can reply back if you don't answer in the video. My question is, as a naturalista myself, I've noticed that you no longer wear your hair in its curly state. Do you plan on staying with a straight natural style, or will you eventually return to your curls and just alternate from time to time between curly and straight? I love both looks, by the way. Also, what made you get into home decorating? Is it something you've always done, or did seeing other videos make you want to do interior decorating and design? So that was 3 questions. The first one was about my hair. And guys, I did not realize that it had been almost 8 months since I had worn my natural, well, I always wear my natural hair, but it had been 8 months since I wore my hair in its natural state. I was getting it pressed out at the salons a lot because it was just easier. I had a lot going on, and I did not have hours upon hours to deal with my hair in its natural state. So yeah, you know, every 3 weeks I was going to get it washed and going to get it, you know, straightened and pressed out, and then that was easier for me to maintain. I did not intend for it to be that long of a period though. So her second part of that question was, do you plan on alternating between curly and straight? Yes, I do. I am back curly now, and I had an injury a couple of days ago, so this is why I have free time, because I haven't been at work. But I have not had time to deal with my hair, so eventually I'm going to get it straightened again. That just works easier for me at this season in my life. But I am not going to go back to getting my hair relaxed. I am going to stay natural, but the straight hair just is a lot, you know, less maintenance and less work for me right now. But I do love my natural hair. I love a twist out, and I posted some pictures on my IG recently of the latest twist out I did. But it does take time, and natural hair is time consuming and expensive, and right now I just am not focused on it right now. What made you get into home decorating? I think me purchasing homes. Like when we purchased the townhome, I just loved making it look nice. Like that was just so cool to me, and I didn't really get obsessed with it, if you would like to say, until we purchased a single family home, and I just had so many ideas. We were, you know, more into our careers and making more money at that time, so we were able to do more, and it just excited me. Like the whole process. It wasn't just the finished result, it was just the whole process, taking it from start to finish. I don't know, like I just loved it, and it was my own, so I got to wake up and see that every day. And then I started YouTube and started being able to share with others, because people would come over my house and make so many comments, and I would just have countless conversations about the decor. So I decided, hey, why not, you know, start a, you know, YouTube channel and share it with everybody that may be interested, because I'm sure other people outside of, you know, my circle of people that I actually know personally also share a love for home decor, home design, home decorating, and things like that. So I think me just purchasing homes got me interested in it, because I wasn't about to pay someone else to come in and decorate my home when I can do it myself. And after I did a couple of projects and I liked the way that they looked, I told myself, hey, you're pretty good at this, like you can keep going with it, and I really enjoyed it. So that's what happened. Is it something that I've always done, or did seeing other videos make me want to do it? I've always done it since I owned homes. So yeah, I think seeing other YouTube videos about interior decorating and design maybe gave me more inspiration for certain projects, but I was already like very much interested and obsessed with it. So Someone wants to know, do I pray to have children one day? If so, how many? Yes, I do plan to have a family, not just children. You know, yeah, I do. I'm a little freaked out that I'm 31, but everyone is saying that's not that old. So, keep hope alive, right? If so, how many? I say 2, but knowing me, probably 1. I heard that it's not a very pleasant experience when you are trying to deliver, and I don't really like to go through pain and stuff, so I'll be blessed with 1. Someone else asked, I don't want to ask personal questions, but the only question I have is what's your favorite color? So my favorite color my whole life has been green, honestly. Green, 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 green. Within the last few years, I have grown really close to the color pink. I am super girly, and that's just my ish. Like, I like pink, but green is my favorite color. Preferably lime green. The brighter the better. I've always liked green. That's my favorite color. Let's see. Someone else wants to know, I'm more interested in a condo than a house. I answered that. Okay, someone wants to know, would you consider doing a meet and greet with your local subbies? And subbies are subscribers. Yes, I would consider that. I'd love to meet you guys in person, but I honestly think that my channel needs to be a little bit bigger before I do that, because I don't want just like 2 or 3 people showing up, you know? So yes, that is something that is on my radar that I would love to do, but I was thinking maybe I could wait until my channel grew, or my YouTube family grew just a little bit more. We recently hit 8,000 subscribers, and I'm really excited about that. But I just thought it needed to be a little bit bigger before I reach out to you guys about actually having to come out and see me. So, yes. Someone says, purchasing our first home and I find myself overwhelmed with trying to find the perfect style and decor. What tips do you have for someone trying to decorate a large home? The first tip I can say is just find your inspiration. Do your research. So if you're not good at coming up with designs on your own, or room makeovers on your own, then use the resources that are available to you. Pinterest is a very, very good resource, and you can type in the search bar as specific as you need to get. If you know the color scheme that you want to go with, then type that in. If it's a family room or bedroom, type that in. Just type in as much information as you know about your space, and that you know about what you want your space to look like, and there will be tons of pictures on Pinterest. So I do use Pinterest sometimes. Also, home magazines are really good. You can be flipping through a home magazine in like one aspect of a room, and then flip to another page in like a second aspect of a room, and then merge those looks together. I do that a lot. And then let's see. For me, I like cohesiveness and symmetry. So another tip that I would give is, you mentioned that you have a large home. I would pick a neutral base color and put that color throughout. I typically do not prefer homes that have every room a different shade of, or a different color. Like, to me, that is a bit much for me. I know other people love that, and that's fine, but at least the colors, if there are going to be different colors in each room, the colors need to be within the same family, or the base color needs to be within the same family. I know now gray is like the new neutral, and obviously I had that color throughout my home, the same color, and then I would just accent with other colors in different rooms. So I would suggest that, especially if your home is large and it's an open concept. If you can see different rooms from standing in other rooms, then it kind of flows all together. So you know, that would be my another tip. Pick a neutral color that is going to be your base color, and then, you know, find other colors to accent on top of that. And I've seen that a lot in the model homes as well, that they do that as well. Let's see. Do you find that a lot of people want you to come decorate their homes now that you're on YouTube? I have been getting more requests than before, because before I wasn't getting any, obviously, when I was on YouTube, except for family and friends. So I have been getting more people reaching out to me, interested in me doing inspiration boards for them, doing personal shopping with or for them if they're in my area, and also asking how much I would charge to come out and actually do their space if they're in my area as well. So yes, YouTube has helped with that. There are a few ladies that I intend to work with that are still in the process of purchasing their homes, or that are in the process of figuring out exactly what design style that they want before we move forward. I'm also working on my best friend's bathroom still, which I posted a sneak peek of that. You guys saw that on my Instagram and you guys seem to like it. We're still working on it. We're putting the finishing touches on it now, but projects like that I have been doing because of YouTube, and it's been getting the word out. And then there's other people that reach out to me from social media because they see the finished results that I post, that I also post on YouTube during my videos as well. So yes, I think YouTube has helped with that. What or who inspired you to start a YouTube channel? So I am into YouTube pretty hard, and I started watching a lot of family vlog channels on YouTube, and I thought it was the coolest thing. That it was almost like a TV show, and I would find myself waiting for the next day at that same time when I knew the next episode was going to be posted. And I wasn't even watching TV. Like, literally, I cut my cable off because I was only on YouTube. I thought that was the coolest thing, and I wanted to do that so bad, but it was just my husband and I was just like, that's kind of whack. Like, nobody wants to just see us, you know. And he really wasn't into YouTube, and he wasn't like, he was not interested. So I was just like, okay, well, I still want to do something on YouTube. What else can I share? And my passion is home decorating and home staging, home design. So I just decided to pull out the camera and start, you know, filming what I love to do. And I also would love to watch videos on home decor hauls. I thought that was the coolest thing. And then I would run out to the stores. If there were stores that actually had, you know, consistent stock of stuff, I would run out to the stores and purchase some of the things I saw in those videos, and I thought it was really helpful. It was really cool, and people were getting tons of views on them. So I was like, you know, I buy stuff for my house all the time. Why can't I turn on the camera and show you guys what I got? There's going to be somebody out there that's going to have my same style and just going to love it. And that's what happened. So I think my very first YouTube video was a huge home decor haul in the single family house. And so from then on, I got good feedback on that, and I just kept rolling with it. And then I was just like, well, I can show you guys how I take a room from start to finish. I can show you guys how I make this. I can show you guys. And then I just started doing it, and then my following grew. So that's what happened. But I originally wanted to start a family vlog channel. And I know someone's going to ask me, will I ever, you know, still consider doing that? I would. But I have to have a family first. I don't want to necessarily just start a channel for me. I vlog on this channel just because it's my channel, it's my personal channel, and I feel connected to you guys, so I wanted you guys to know what was going on with me. But as far as actually having a dedicated vlog channel like some of the other family vlogs, I would be interested in doing that, but of course, like, I would have to have a family, and then my family would have to be on board with it as well. Someone wants to know, I've watched your channel for a while, and I think the question I have now is, why you're still looking for a home? Why do you still do hauls? While you have a certain style, you might run into the problem of not having places for everything, or might change your design style between now and when you get a home. Congratulations on the 8,000. So, that is a good question, actually. I'm doing hauls. I've done a lot less hauls since I have sold my house, obviously. I know you guys have noticed that. But I am still doing hauls because I like to shop at stores like HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross. And those stores, the inventory is what I like to call consistently rolling. And so if you see something that you love and that you like and that's your style, you should get it, because when you come back, it will be gone. And there's no guarantee that they're going to restock the items that they had at one time. So that is why I still continue to purchase things. Now, I have cut back way on my purchasing because when I packed up that single family house, I noticed that I had a lot of stuff. And if I'm downsizing into a smaller space, I don't need that much more decor. And I kept all of the decor from the house because that was just, you know, he wasn't interested in keeping that. So I have a lot of decor, but I also had rooms that I had not finished. We hadn't touched the top level of the house, the bedrooms or anything like that. And so obviously when I purchase something else, it's going to have bedrooms. So if I see things that I like that, you know, fit into what my vision is for the guest bedroom, or what my vision is for my beauty room, or, you know, my bedroom, then I'm going to grab it. So that is why I was still doing hauls, because I still want to show you guys what I got, just in case you guys are interested. You can go out during the same time frame that I purchased them and find the items. If I were to buy it and then let it sit for months until I purchase a place, when I show it to you, you know, you could like it, but you can't go and get it from a lot of those stores because it's been too late. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay, as far as do I think I'm going to run out of places to put it, or my design style changing, I don't think I'm going to run out of places to put it, honestly. I'm only buying things with specific places in mind that every property has. So if I'm buying something for kitchen decor, or I'm buying something for my countertop, I know every kitchen has a counter. You know, that's fine. If I'm buying decor for my master bedroom, I know I'm going to have a nightstand and, you know, a dresser or whatever in there, so I can, you know, put the stuff there. Am I worried about my design style changing between now and when I get into a home? No, because fingers crossed I'll be in a home very soon, and my design style has always been glam, and it's always going to be glam. That's me, so I'm okay with it. Do you see yourself owning a pet in the new home? Why or why not? If so, what would it be? I own a pet now, actually, guys. A lot of you guys don't know because she's hardly ever with me. My mom has her a lot, but her name is Lady, and she is a pup. Well, she's not a puppy. She's a dog. She is a Yorkshire Terrier, or a Yorkie, and yeah, I've had her for probably about 6 years, going on 7 years, maybe. And so yeah, she will be coming to the new house with me, but because you know, I plan to live in the same area, which is only like 10 minutes from my parents' house, I'm pretty sure she'll be back and forth. My mom works from home, so she enjoys her company as well, so someday she'll probably stay with my mom too. What inspired you to start your YouTube channel? I already went over that. It was actually the family vlogging, but then I just wanted to share my passion if I couldn't do that, so that's why I brought the home decor. Do you have any regrets in starting it? I wouldn't call it a regret. Sometimes the negative comments get to me a little bit, but you guys are really good at combating those negative comments in the comment section, like, for me. I don't even have to address them, so it doesn't, I wouldn't call it a regret, but sometimes it just like gets on my nerves a little bit. Like, really, come on, like, why don't you just click off the video or not waste your time commenting? But other than that, I love YouTube, and it is an additional source of income to show you guys, you know, my life, and to show you guys what I love to do. So I just think it's a blessing. What state do you live in? I live in Maryland. Yep, born and raised Maryland, Prince George's County. Yeah, that's me. What is your greatest aspiration? What is one lesson you learned during your latest trial that has made you stronger and wiser? So my greatest aspiration, I think, is, I don't know, that's a tough one. What's my greatest aspiration? I don't know. I think it's just now, I know what it was before, but just where I am now in life, I think just living my life for me, and making myself proud and making myself happy first and foremost. And then I think just having people acknowledge that I left them better off than I found them. I think that, to me, is great. Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't have a specific aspiration right now. It's just living life for me, making myself happy first and foremost, and treating others, you know, the way that I would like to be treated, helping whenever I can, and just overall being a good person. Like, that's just, it's simple. That's what I want to do. What's one lesson you learned during your latest trial that has made you stronger and wiser? One lesson that I have learned during my latest trial is to take care of yourself first. You are responsible for your own happiness. No one else can complete you. You have to love yourself first, and that is something that I'm learning and that I'm learning to do, and I think that that is becoming stronger and stronger every day. Something else that I learned is actions speak louder than words. So yeah. Someone else wants to know why we decided to separate. I've already addressed that. How long were you married? So I was married, well, I'm still married now, but it will be 5 years in July of this year. So yeah. You seem to be very strong. I applaud you. Thank you for being transparent. It seems whatever life-changing situation happened is not stopping you. What is your motivation? You seem very relaxed and at peace. I'm excited to see what God has for your future. God bless you. So what is my motivation? And I seem to be very relaxed and at peace. On camera, I probably am relaxed and at peace because this is what I like to do. This brings me joy, and it takes my mind off of my current situation. Except for obviously this video because I have to answer questions about it, but that's cool. So off camera, all the times I'm not relaxed, all the times I'm not at peace, but I have my friends and I have my family and I have myself, I have my prayers, and that's just what gets me through. So what's my motivation? Just to rebuild on my own. I think that's my motivation. I want to prove to myself and as well as whoever that I can get back to where I was on my own, and it will be mine and I will be okay. Like, that's just my motivation. Like, you know, those things, you know, I don't know, like I just feel like what I had was very important to me, and although I lost it and I'm losing it, it's okay, and that I can get it all back, you know. So I think that's where my motivation comes from. I'm intrigued to see how God's gonna do that, but I'm gonna stay the course and we'll see. Let's see. I've been watching you for a few months. My question is, what inspired you to vlog on YouTube, other social media out there? I told you guys that. What college did you attend? I answered that. How long were you married? I answered that. Let's see what else we have. Do they have any newly built or new construction homes in the area you are interested in? They have tons in Prince George's County, Maryland. They have tons of new developments going up. The issue is, one, the cost of new construction is very expensive, even for townhomes, although the square footage is heavenly. Two, I really didn't want to go new construction for a townhouse. You know, I've always had the dream of doing new construction for a single family home, but again, I'm not interested in purchasing a single family home right now because it's just me. So that is why I didn't go with new construction in my area. It's very expensive to live here. I think that's the last question, because the other question I've already answered. Am I interested in townhomes or single family home? I've already answered that. So I think that's all the questions that I have. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you got to know me a little bit better. If there's anything else that you want to know, you can leave it in the comments and I'll just answer it that way. I've been trying to stay up on responding to comments, but again, I was injured a few days ago, so I have literally been just trying to rest here lately. So I think that is the last question. I don't think I missed any. I went back through some of the previous videos and I screenshotted all the questions and then sent them to myself. So if I missed your question, I do apologize. I did not say the names of who the questions came from just because I wanted it to be anonymous, and it doesn't matter who asked. That's fine. You know, if I'm going to answer your question, I'm going to answer it. So I hope you guys learned a little bit about me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.